all.
Yes.
You know, I oftentimes think how nice police cars look, and you have these nice four-wheel drive vehicles, and quite possibly you spend X number. Well, you probably spend like $50,000 to $100,000 for each and every police vehicle in each police department. And it could be that you're not concerned about fuel cost or how much it costs to keep them clean. It's kind of like police departments and the individuals employed in the police departments. You don't do your own service work. You change your own oil. Do you pump your own gas?
Yeah.
Do you wash your own car? Oh, it would probably be a seniority thing that as you move up the ladder, you get a nicer and nicer vehicle.
Yes.
And the thought of you having to be your own mechanic,
Yes.
change your own tires, it's one of these that I would like to know where you've been buying these vehicles and the boats of the sheriff's department.
Yes.
The motorhomes that you have to take to different locations where you have that special event.
Yes.
Then there are the small tanks.
Yeah.
I think that we don't need to pay mechanics. What we could do is we could get you all ASE certified.
Yeah.
You could do all your own service work.
Yes.
And then there's a big question of where you're getting your fuel. Coach, do you pump your own gas or do you wash your own car? You've been detailing it yourself. It looks real nice. You keep it at your personal residence. Is that right? Could you just give me the police departments in each city? This thought,
Yes.
of what is known as sewer service. See, I was reading
Yes.
that there were some landlords that specifically use certain process servers
Yes.
where they do what's called posting and mailing.
Yes.
And it reminded me of my own divorce.
No.
Yeah, I did. Now, it's one thing when you show up to your residence
Yes.
and all your personal belongings are on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And that would be a very, very discouraging experience.
Yes.
It's another thing when you show up and your kids have been taken and you didn't get any due process. Now, what's the difference in the value of a child
Yes.
versus the individual items in a personal residence? Oh! Now, when I think of mail returned unclaimed,
Yeah.
it reminds me of these landlords that specifically used a certain process server that said, well, I posted it on the door and I sent it in the mail. And then the guy gets home and all of his stuff's on the sidewalk. Now, I think there's a huge difference in the value of a child versus the items in your residence.
Pooh!
And I'm kind of thinking that you might
Need right now.
need to change your own oil and do
What?